A very good day, all, and welcome to Art and Craft a Hobby. In today's series, I'm going to show you how to make a quilled card, for which we'll need some quilling strips of different colors, a quilling needle, pencil, tweezer, glue, and scissors. So let's start. First, I'll show you how to make these flowers. For these, I've taken half a strip of red and half a strip of pink. I'm going to make a tight coil with the pink portion of the strip. I'll now glue the tight coil. I'm further going to make loops with the red strip. The loops are going to be incremental in size. As and when I'm making the loops, I'll pinch it such that I get a pointed tip. I've now made 4 loops. So I'm going to glue the end of the strip and I'll cut off the extra strip. Also, I'll be applying a little glue between the tight coil and the red portion of the strip so that the coil doesn't loosen. I'll allow this to dry. So now our coil and loop is ready. So to make the shape of the flower, I'll be holding the tight coil in one hand, and from the other hand, I'll push the tip towards the tight coil. I'll pinch the two ends at the side, and now I'll pull back the loops. So this gives us one petal. I'm now going to join all these petals to make a flower. I am using 5 petals to make the flower. You can add more number of petals as per your project. Once the flower is glued, I'll move it onto a nearby slot. I have a tight coil made with 1/4 of red strip. I'll place it in the center and press the flower. I have glued the tight coil to the flower. I have flowers of different sizes. For this one, I have used 1/3 of pink and 1/3 of red strip. For a little bigger flower, I've used half a strip of pink and half of red. However, I've reduced the size by making smaller loops. Whereas the flower I made just now, I've made a little bigger loop. So you can vary the sizes as per your need. We will now make the butterfly. To make the butterfly, I am using teardrop shaped coils, for which I have taken a yellow strip and making an open coil out of it. I'm not using any shaper board to make the sized coil. I'm just making an open coil with the help of my fingers. So I'll make a teardrop shape now. I already have one teardrop coil which I'll be gluing together. I'll now wrap both of these teardrop coils with the help of a purple colored strip. I already have one side of the wings ready. So this wing I'm making now is a bigger wing for the other side. The wrapping of the purple coil should neither be too tight nor too loose. This is just securing the two teardrops. You can adjust the shape as and when you coil. I'll now glue the end of the purple strip and cut any excess strip. I'm now done with the wing. I have the smaller wing ready. So for the smaller wing, I have used half strips each for 2 teardrops, and I have wrapped it with half of purple strip. I'll now glue the bigger and smaller wing. Both the wings are now ready. To make the body of the butterfly, I'm using 2 full strips of black. I will make 2 bell shapes with each tight coil. I'll glue the inner side of these bell shaped coils and I'll join the 2 coils. I'll allow this to dry. I will now join the body of the butterfly with the wings. To give it a 3D effect, I'll place the wings on a object like scale. So I'll keep something to support on both sides of the wings so that it's a little lifted up rather than being flat. Also, I've taken 2 centimeter strip and made antenna for the butterfly by curling the strip at 2 ends. Now to make the most important part of our project, that is the leafy twig, I'm going to do this on a transparency sheet so that if there is any alignment changes required, I can make it at a later point of time. The method I am showing now, I've used the same method to complete the first part of the twig. So I'll measure the length of the strip required and I'll cut it accordingly. Both these pieces are of different sizes. I will glue one end of the strips and the other end I'm going to curl it. Once done, I'll now glue this to the twig. So I'm not going to glue the entire length of the twig. I will rather coil only the curls and the starting point. This will ease the removal of the work from the transparency sheet and transferring it onto a card. You can curve the twig as you require. So leaving it for some time will allow it to hold the shape. Next, I'm going to make leaves for the longer stem. To make a leaf, I'm going to take a piece of strip. You can take any length of strip depending on how you want the leaves to be, from smaller to greater. So here I'm going to make an open coil with a strip. Glue the coil and make an open eye marquise. And then shape the edges. I already have some leaves here. I'll now glue these leaves to the stem. Each of these leaves I've made with either 1 full strip or 3/4 strip or half a strip and so on. So to make these leaves, you can check the tutorial on how to make quilled leaves. We are almost done making the leaves. I'll be adding one more set of curls or the tendrils. For this, I'll take one strip and cut it into 3 different lengths. I'll now join one end of these strips. And I'll make curls on the other end. I'll now attach these curls to the stem. As we did earlier, I'll be attaching the curls only. Our twig is now ready. So I'll arrange the flowers. I am arranging the flowers to check the alignment before we finally put it onto a card. I'll now move this work gently onto a paper. I'll remove the glue little by little. That is a glued twig a little by little and slowly slide down the paper underneath. This way it'll not disturb the structure of the twig. I'll continue this process for the whole length of the twig. I now have the twig on the white paper. I'll place the flowers and the butterflies. You can use different colors of your choice to make the butterflies and the flowers. I'll show you how this work looks on 2 different backgrounds, that is on black and white. Hope you liked today's work. Please do like, share and subscribe to Art and Craft a Hobby. If you have liked today's work, do leave your comments and feedbacks. Thank you for watching.